Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and I am your host, Cloud 2K. So for today's video, we are rebuilding a team that had a really nice second half push for the playoffs, but just didn't quite get there. Unfortunately, it is the Houston Rockets. Sengun went out, and all of a sudden Jalen Green started playing like a superstar. He even kind of started to the last few games before Sengun got hurt. So I think he might have saved himself a job really in Houston because a lot of people were talking about he could potentially be moved on from. And maybe this is the season that kind of like, or this stretch is like, you know what? Maybe he can coexist with Amin Thompson, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith. Guys like Fred VanVleet aren't here long term. Dylan Brooks, he's got a 4-year contract. He might not even play that out. And I don't even know if I really want him on a team myself. Maybe like to start. I kind of want this realistic. Like, what the hell is this? Obviously, that's not gonna happen. Jacques Landale, Cam Whitmore, Tari Eason, these are all really good players. Steven Adams is not playing. Steven Adams is cool, but I don't really want him having a lot of minutes there. Sengun's kind of the guy we're building around. Jabari Smith also is that guy. Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, and Fred VanVleet. I think right away, Jashawn Tate is not getting any playtime right now. Okay. Okay. Well, honestly, I think right now a guy we look to move on from is Steve. Do I even really want to move on from Steve? What can I get for Tari Eason? He's just not gonna play for us right now, especially with guys. I'm not Tari Eason. I'm sorry, Jashawn Tate with guys like Tari Eason and Cam Whitmore, and like obviously Jalen Green, Amin Thompson. He's 27. He's not gonna find his way into this. He's just not. Is there any way maybe I can get a Seth Curry and a second round pick? Not really much, if anything. Yeah, just a lot of second round picks. That's okay. I'll just move on from Lindsey Waters and a second round pick. That's cool. I don't even know if he's going to play much over there either. It's not going to work for us, and there's no reason, that's really what I want. Sengun, I don't know why they have Steven Adams starting, man. I don't want that. I think he should be down here, honestly. And we have Jock Lindell, so maybe again, Steven Adams is not a guy it's going to be here. I don't want him to be here long term. Let's play around these minutes here. Make sure we get. I think we'll just run with that. That should be good for right now. Season 1, we're not going to do much. I'm going to make sure I turn off injuries though, because I am not dealing with injuries. Draft, blah blah blah. We'll turn all this off too, because I don't really care. Injuries are off. Game 1 here. We do lose the Orlando Magic as Franz kind of goes crazy against us. Freddie 31, Sengun. Jalen Green, he shot 3 for 14. It was a rough game shooting for him. That's kind of our biggest thing. I think I'm going to go to the trade deadline. I don't think it's really any realistic. I'm going to turn that off too. I don't think it's realistic in the slightest to get rid of Dylan Brooks yet, but Steven Adams is definitely a guy I can move on from. So at the trade deadline, we are 21-29, which has us way out of the plane. We are not good. Okay, Jalen Green averaging 20. He's doing okay. Sengun is doing okay. He doesn't always play well in 2K. Freddie, Amin Thompson, this guy. He has him shooting our small forward. I not gonna lie. I think I want his back to be point guard. I think that's maybe his future role in this team once we move on from Freddie. A playmaking, A perimeter defense. I don't see any reason why he couldn't. What if I make him point guard right now? He drops to an 81, but we'll do that. Have him back up point guard just to kind of get the minutes. Dylan Brooks, he's going to be here for at least 2 seasons. I don't think there's any reason we move on from him or even realistically move on from him. Steven Adams, though, is a guy I do want to move on from. We have Jock Lindell for 4 years, and I think I'm going to draft a center this year if we really can find one. And you know what? We're going to be a bad team. I don't think we're going to be like bottom of the draft, or I'm sorry, like early in the draft, bad, like first 5 picks. But there's a couple of decent guys here. Oleg, inside the arc. Right, there's a couple of decent centers, and I think we maybe just try to find one. And I think that starts right now with moving on from Steven Adams. 80 overall, $12 million. We should be able to get something decent for him. Brook Lopez, I don't see that happening. What's a team? I don't know what team that really needs a center, honestly. Utah has no reason. If I can maybe get a pick from him, that would be straight up tough, man. I'm not going to lie. And it looks like we're not giving him a first-round pick to move on from him. The Thunder might like him back, and we get a first-round pick in Kenrich Williams. I think that's the trade. Yeah, I think that's definitely the trade there. Kenrich Williams isn't going to play much. That's cool with me. But the Thunder need defense or like need help on the rebounding, and that's exactly what they can give him. I actually really, really like that. So that has Freddie, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason is not playing over Jabari. I'm sorry. And then Sengun, and then Amin Thompson. Tari's going to drop a few minutes. Cam Whitmore, Jacques Lindell, and we're going to drop down to a 9-man rotation. Yeah. Why do they keep doing this, man? Tari's playing well, and that's cool, man. But you're not playing over Jabari. He's one of our building blocks. Honestly, this team is really like set up well. I cannot lie. This team is set up really, really well for a long haul. This might not. It's only 3 seasons. You guys know how I do it. I only do 3 seasons. And this might not even take 3 seasons until we win a championship. It's 3 seasons or a championship. Unless we win, if we win it year one, which we're not going to in this rebuild, I do a second to try to repeat. But you know what? We might make a push for the play-in. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, Luka wins MVP, which he might do in real life. Vic Rookie of the Year, Russell Westbrook 6th Man of the Year, Vic Depoy, Jonathan Kuminga Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Joel Embiid, Eric Spoelstra, and Alexander Panel Executive of the Year. We are the Rockets. I don't really expect us to have anybody on here, and it looks like we don't. That's cool. We actually get Amin Thompson on our all-rookie first team, which I should have remembered. 9 points, about 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Shot atrocious. We're going to have to really, really, really work on that. And that's all we got. And yeah, unfortunately, we did not make the playoffs. We ended up finishing the season at 34-48. We went on a bit of a win streak after the All-Star break, but it just didn't last. Sengun, about 15 points, 8.5 rebounds, 6.1 assists, though. He really turned up his passing. Jalen Green, pretty similar to last year. Shooting percentage got a little bit better from the floor. Fred VanVleet, pretty decent season. That was our point guard. Amin Thompson, we saw. Jabari Smith, about 11 points. Kind of took a step back this year. Shooting percentage did go up, though. So we got that. Dylan Brooks, yeah. Tari Eason off the bench. Kind of just puts stuff out there. Cam Whitmore, we can work with that. Jacques Lindell as our backup center. Cool. So, yeah, that's year one. We aren't in the playoffs. That's all good. The OKC Thunder were the 6th seed, and they lose first round. So I guess Steven Adams really didn't do much. As Luka and the Mavericks win the finals. Nobody there I really care about, like with, reversing. Everything here is rejected. Thank God. We're going to go to the draft lottery. And obviously, we're not in the lottery. We are projected, if I can find. Ooh. Okay, so we have 1 from Washington, 4 from Brooklyn, and the Mavericks have our pick at 6. I don't know the protections, though. So it looks like, yeah, okay. We don't have anything. The Mavericks get our pick at 7. Wow. Dang, okay. I don't even see our names at all. I guess we just don't have a pick this year. I didn't realize that. That actually kind of blows. I just want to just be sure here. I just want to draft picks. Oh, we have the 6th pick from the Knicks. I guess I just completely missed that. Okay. Staff signing. Head coach, we'll keep Ime around for a while. He's a good coach. We don't have to worry about that. Getting into the NBA draft. Is there anybody want to trade? I don't think so. Fred VanVleet, I don't think I want to move on from him yet. I don't think Amin's really ready yet. Maybe one more season we look for that. Jacques Lindell, not yet. We'll see what we have here. First pick, Alexander Wilcox. The 2nd pick, Will House. As long as the center's chill, that would be nice. Okay, well, they're on our first center. Fred Gaines, then Eddie Mack goes right before us. So that leaves us with Julian Graham, 2-way inside the arc finisher. He's a B-. He's 20 years old, so that's actually a good age. Has no ceiling, no floor. Boxes out well, reliable. Not a lot of wiggle at the bounce. Has a hard time beating his man off the dribble. I don't really care about that. Inside scoring, he's got a mid-range game. Okay. Playmaking's, not bad for a rookie center. Really not. He can't shoot. Really good post defense. Got good rebounding. Athleticism's a C+. Basketball IQ. I'm okay taking him. Yeah. Well, he's from Florida State. He sank more 15-foot jumpers than any other player. So we got a big man that can kind of step out, hit it mid-range a little bit, which is really, really nice. And then we look here. Javon Humphreys, interior threat. We're not going to get much there. There's just not much we're really going to see here. These guys are all around the same overall anyway. So, no, I don't see. We'll just take this guy. We don't really need another center. Honestly, God, it's a 2nd-round pick anyway. so it probably won't even matter. He's a 78 overall. That's a huge, huge pickup. Jabari, Tari Eason, you guys are coming back, no doubt about that. Qualifying offers, nobody there I really care about. So going into free agency, we have Fred, we have Jalen Green. Is this maybe I make Amin Thompson the backup point guard this year? He drops down to an 81, but that's okay. He's gonna run our backup point guard. We're gonna give him more minutes there because he's gonna eventually take over this spot. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Cam Whitmore, Jabari, Tari. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like this. I think we're going to run a similar thing to last year. Is we're going to move on from Jock Lindell just because we don't need him. Our guy is the same overall as him and younger, and we get a first round pick from the Grizzlies. So I can never say no to a first round pick. Yeah, I mean, I guess really, well, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have our 9-man rotation. I'll look here. LeBron's obviously a free agent. There's no way they're bringing him in. Paul George, I don't think. The Clippers giving him $200 million. I can't do that. Tyrese Maxey's restricted. Pascal Siakam. I just don't see some. I mean, there was obviously the rumors of this, but he wants a lot of money, man. Only a 1 year, 28 mil. I don't see the Rock. I don't see the Rockets bringing him back. We might just kind of chill here. We're gonna lose just a couple guys. That's cool with me. I'll go ahead and just fill out the roster. Player progression going into year 2 has Jalen Green jumping up to an 88, Sengun up 1, Jabari up 4 to an 85. Fred VanVleet does drop 1, but Amin Thompson goes up to an 84. So maybe we look at making him the starter. We'll see there. Dylan Brooks 1. Cam Whitmore goes up 3. Same with Tari Eason goes up 1. I think we're better. I just think we're a better team this year. We got some progression. We kind of are getting our version of our superstar in Jalen Green. Hopefully this year is an 88 overall. Not what I want to do. Go into coaching here. And Freddie, well, I think, do we want to run Fred right now? I mean, his perimeter defense is an A- with Jalen Green's being a B. I think I'm okay with one more year of Fred, as I backed out of that completely. Freddie, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari. Same front five as last year with Amin Thompson, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, and then our rookie Julian Graham as our backup center this year. It's the same team, basically. Just got a new backup center. I just think we're progressing better. We have Amin Thompson. We have a lot of 80s off our bench. I think we have a really, really deep team, which stands well in 2K a lot of the times. We take on the Grizzlies, and we lose game 1. Desmond Bane gives us 32, but Jalen Green, 36, 6, and 4. This is what we need from him. We need him to take shots. And I'm actually, just because I'm looking at shot tendency, 95, man. You are our guy. Sengun, you're up to 85. You're our second best player. Jabari Smith up to. You guys got to take shots, man. We need you guys to take shots. Off our bench, we need some scoring. That's kind of what I'm looking at you guys for. Yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and go to the trade deadline. I mean, hopefully we're in the playoffs this year. And if not, I don't even know. This seems so young. I don't think there's anybody really move on from other than like Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. At the trade deadline, we're 19 and 33. Huh. I don't really know why. Are we just not getting good stats here? Jalen Green he's just not shooting great. That's kind of hurting us. Sengun's having another good season, not shooting great from 3. Jabari, I'm not having a great shooting season. I don't see what our really big issue. I mean, we're not shooting well from 3. It seems like it's kind of our biggest issue right now. And I don't know what that looks like for us. I don't know what that looks like for us. He's an option. Yeah, I don't know. I think Dylan Brooks is really hurting us. He's making a lot of money to just be really, really mid. And I'll look to move on from him. But I know it's not the most realistic thing to move on from this contract. But I also want to be better. I mean, Herb Jones, that's a first-round pick too. Tim Hardaway Jr., not really seeing anything that I'm looking. Jaden McDaniels, that's a big contract. It's still another big contract. Kyle Kuzma, I'm not seeing that right there. I'm really, really not. Fred VanVleet, maybe this is the time where we just go ahead and whoa, whoa. Do I just do that because it's Kawhi Leonard. We're actually getting a lot of offers that Cat? Do I put Cat in there? Hell yeah, I'm putting Cat in there. What is these offers? I don't know what the hell these trade offers are for, but that gives us Amon Thompson, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Cat, Sengun. I actually really, really like that front court. Maybe not the best defensively, but you know what? With Jabari now off our bench, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, we need a backup point guard now. And is that Tari that leaves? I don't really want to get rid of Tari, though. But we do need a backup point guard. And I didn't love anything we got from Dylan Brooks. I mean, I'll throw it. Do I put a first round pick in here? We got one from the Wizards who are gonna be bad, so that should be crazy. Doesn't paint. There's actually what do we do? These offers are nuts. D'Lo, D'Lo could be our backup point guard. This has got extremely unrealistic really really quickly, but honestly, I'm kind of here for it. You know what? Yeah, give me, give me D'Angelo Russell. He could be our backup. I don't know what happened to this team. We're going all in. I'm in Jalen Green. Yeah. Cam Whitmore. I'm fine with him in the starting lineup with Jabari, D'Lo, Tari Eason. Oh, dude, things got crazy there. But I moved on from Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks and got D'Angelo Russell and Cat. Shoot, our first game we lost. We did lose. Cat didn't have a great game, but then we put 150 up on them as it was Cam Whitmore in the starting lineup. Okay, we could make a run at the playoffs now with this team. Luka wins his second MVP. Alexander Wilcox Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simons, Vic, Scoot gets Most Improved. Luka clutch. Rockets. I don't know if we're gonna have anybody in here. Maybe Cat. No, not Cat. All defensive second team though. We still get nobody. Huh. You get anybody on the rookie teams? It looks like we didn't get anybody on the rookie team either. We didn't make the playoffs. We were not good after the trade deadline either. I don't know why. Jalen Green just isn't shooting well. Cat, what is going on, man? What is going on here? I kind of liked Amon Thompson as our starting point guard. He just can't shoot, man. That's massive. He just cannot shoot the ball. Jabari, D'Lo, we have these guys for a couple more years, so we really should have no problem bringing them all back. I don't understand how he played so bad this year. I mean, we have one more offseason. I don't even know what to bring in. We'll look at our team here as Luka loses to Giannis. Giannis gets his second ring. LeBron retires. Sorry, bro, you're not retiring. I'm sorry. League meetings, reject. Everything's rejected. Okay. Draft lottery. We should still be down there, I guess. Rockets. We projected for the first pick. We do not get the first pick. We have the fourth pick, though. So do we maybe look to draft or maybe look to trade for somebody big? Because we're kind of in that realm right now. I mean, we have Amon. He's going to be back with his options. We have our point guards. I mean, Jalen Green is up for a contract. Cam Whitmore will be okay with. Tari, I think I'm going to move Tari to our 3. I don't like him at the 4. He goes up an overall point, actually. Okay, so, yeah, we have our 4s. We have our 5s, man. Oh, Sengun and Jalen Green are both up. Oh, they're both up for contracts. I won't be able to pay both of them, but they're both restricted though. Okay, Joseph Cameron, I don't think we even need you, like at all. You can shoot a little bit. You can't play defense. What can if I put this up into the trade finder, do I get anything crazy? Paul Reed, Lonzo Ball, Desmond Bane. And then we just look like, okay, Jalen Green's not the guy. Lauri Markkanen could be it. Then we have to move somebody to the 2 spot. Herb Jones. Lauri Markkanen's seeming kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. And nothing else here is sticking out. I mean, we're not going to draft anybody better than that. We're really not. So, or is Desmond Bane the guy? 16 points versus somebody giving us 20. Yeah. All right, there we go. We bring in Lauri Markkanen. This completely left the ideal realism. And that's okay with me. You know what? We're going to have more fun this way. As Amon, Jabari, Tariq, and these guys are all going to be back for another season. I am definitely worried, though, with Sengun and Jalen Green. There's a chance we lose him. Can either one of you guys play the shooting guard position, perimeter defense? Tari, could you play back? Can I make Tari a backup too? I'm not going to make that his primary position, but at least somebody that can play the 2 for us. Yeah, okay. So we'll let these guys go. Jalen Green and Sengun, they're both restricted, so we should have no problems with that. As they're both getting big offers from the Pacers. I can match him. Okay, thank God I can match that. I think I should have no problem matching. Oh, he wants $42 million, bro. I don't know if you're gonna get that, Jalen. I don't know if you're gonna get that 42. I don't know if anybody's even gonna offer you. Let's see here. He has two offers. It's a 1 year from the Bucks, dude. Jalen, you gotta. He's down to 38 mil now. He's asking for less and less and less, and still nobody's giving it to him. I can I give you 3 years? I can give you way less money, and you kind of have to accept it. 3 years, 90 mil, and he accepted 3 years. We kind of got him on a, I don't want to say bargain. He still got $30 million. But player progression going into the last year, year three, is Cat going up one, Sengun going up two, Jalen Green goes up one, Laurie Marketing regresses one. That's interesting. Alvin Thompson only at one, Cam two, Tari two. Okay, I think we should be a playoff team, but my God, after last year, I don't know. Looking at it, we have Amon, Jalen Green, Tari Eason's going to play our three, with Cat at our four, Sengun. Marketing's going to be our three. I don't know why I completely forgot about that. So that's then Jabari Smith is our six man, James or Russell, and then Tari, and then Cam Whitmore, and then Graham isn't getting a lot of minutes. Okay, well, we can't have that. We need a backup center. So we're going to go ahead and give him 12 minutes as well. 12, 12, 17, 20. Sengun's our guy. Cat is our really kind of our star. 30, 30, 28. Maybe I take a couple more minutes here. Jalen Green, 31. We need some defense out there. We kind of are going to struggle defensively. I don't see any reason we suck. But then they're 75 shot tendency. No way, bro. You got to be at 95. Sengun, you're going to drop a little bit to 80. Jalen Green, you're going to drop to a 90. Marketing, you're going to go up to an 85. Yeah. I like this a little bit better. We gotta really show who our star is, and we put 140. Cat 26, Laurie. Sengun gives us a triple double. We're playing the Spurs game 2 of the season. We do win that one too, as Vic goes crazy. But okay, I think this team's a little bit better than last year, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Trade deadline, we are 37-14, and we are the 1 seed tied with the Thunder. Yeah, this is much better. This is what I was expecting. Jalen Green looked like, where we got, took a step back, but his shooting percentage went up. Cat is having a better year than last year. He's shooting 44. He's at 50, 40, 90. Holy moly. Sengun is just kind of doing his thing as our center. Markkanen took a step back, but he's like the third or fourth option now. Amon Thompson is having a good year as our point guard. I mean, 10, 8.5, 7.5. He can't shoot the ball. That's why his scoring sucks. Jabari, again, taking a step back, but he's off the bench this year. D'Lo, being a good scoring backup point guard. Cam off the bench is doing his thing. Tari Eason off the bench. Yeah. And then as our backup center, he's chill. He's not shooting the ball well, but we have such a good team, man. I don't see any reason we struggle. Luka was the third MVP, a 40-point triple-double damn near. We don't get Rookie of the Year. Wilcox was Rookie of the Year last year, then gets Sixth Man of the Year. Okay. Vic, Julian Strawther, Tyrese Maxey, JB Bickerstaff, and John Murphy. We are the Rockets. We probably, again, aren't going to have anybody on here, and it does not look like we do. On all defensive first team is Amon Thompson, a steal and a half, a block a game. Okay. We definitely need defense, so that's big for us. We are the 1 seed, dude. We ended up going 60-22. I mean, we kind of stats are pretty similar to how they were at the midpoint of the season. It looks like Laurie Markkanen's not happy, but again, like he went from like the 1 option to like the 4 option. So I guess that, I guess that kind of makes sense. It looks like we're going to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves round 1. They have Jalen Suggs, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Preston Chua, Isaiah Hartenstein. So yeah, we took Cat from them and they lost Rudy Gobert. I mean, we should do okay. Game 1 we win. Game 2 we win. Game 3 we lose. But Game 4 we're going to come back and win. And then Game 5 we are going to win to take on Denver. This is the team I am worried about. They have Jamal Murray, Julian Strawther, Christian Braun, Kawhi, and Jokic. Okay. It's okay. We got Cat down there as they win by 1. We do take Game 2. Game 3 we win. We got to just go, we're up 3-1, and let's go to the conference finals against the Portland Trailblazers. Hello? Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Rui Hachimura, Miles Bridges, DeAndre Ayton. Listen, these past 2 teams we beat, we shouldn't struggle, even though we are down 2-0, and we're down 3-0. Well, okay. We're going to drop there. Laurie Markkanen's upset, so you're just not going to play my brother D'Lo. Oh my God, what is going on? Why are we're down 3-0 to this team? We'll simcast, of course. I mean, we're in Portland. We got to win 4 straight games. And it's not looking like we're going to, dude. What is going on? We're only down by 3 now. We were bringing it back. We took the lead for a second there. We're down by 5, down by 7, down by 11. We just got swept by Shaden Sharp. What happened? We just didn't shoot the ball well that game. We didn't shoot the ball well. Wow. And then they ended up winning the finals. Oh, you know what, Scoot? We lost to the team that won the finals. Uh, I thought this was the year. Houston, Ken Whitmore in the playoffs stepped up, was better. Jalen Green stepped up in the playoffs. Jabari, I mean, basically played similar, shot a little bit better. Amin, yeah, I'd say played a pretty decent. Cat, I don't know, man. I don't know why we struggled in the playoffs. Well, we made it to the conference finals, which is, I mean, we had a stacked team. We had a stacked team. I don't see how we shouldn't have made. We had 390 overalls by the end of it. Laurie Markkinen maybe was a bad trade because he's mad and just didn't play well. Maybe that was a mistake of a trade, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please go down, like, comment, subscribe, check out the podcast, Timeout with J&G every Wednesday and every Saturday. Also, please go down into the description below to check out W Energy. Use code CLOUD2K, that is CLOUD2K, at checkout for 10% off your order. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.